So in our today's class, we are going to start the next chapter. So this is the first chapter in our kinematics. Totally under this, I think 2 or 3 chapters will come under this kinematics. So the next chapter which we are going to see is motion in a straight line. So if you observe very carefully, first let me explain what do you mean by the kinematics. So if you have taken kine indicating that it is meaning itself is motion, and as we know matics means what, guys? Anybody? Matics means maths we are going to apply. So that is what by applying mathematics, studying the properties of motion, so that is only ways to say kinematics. So these chapters, coming chapters, full of mathematics, integration, addition, integration, differentiation, and you can see a lot of things like which you studied in class 10th, downstream, upstream, a lot of things you might be remember. Downstream, how to do average velocity, average speed, downstream, upstream, and all. Do you remember? Mathematics you'll solve 9th class and 10th class. Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
same way here we are going to study. So remember kinematics in this motion in a straight line means motion in a straight line. Also I can say motion in one dimension. So when we are studying the properties of a body, when it is in motion, motion is in one dimension. So that is what we can say, either the object is in linear motion or we can say rectilinear motion. Clear, everybody? So motion in one dimension. So this chapter most probably we are studying only motion in one dimension. Next, if you take motion in two dimension, motion in two dimension means like a motion of an object in circular path or like a projectile motion. You might remember that. So for example, this is the a building. So from the building, if a ball has been thrown, the ball will fall like this in a curved path. Yes or no, guys? Or like this. Or we know that if a ball has been thrown, again it will go and it will come like this. So this kind of motion, what is to call? Everybody? Yes, please. Projectile motion. Okay. So this is one of the most important chapter concept. Next chapter we will study half of the chapter regarding this only, projectile motion. So motion in two dimension means it is a motion in circular or we can say like motion like in projectile. Same way, motion in three dimension, if you have taken, particularly it is in the case of gases. Only gases, basically they can move in any direction. So motion of gases basically we'll study in like a example of three dimension. Means what is a three dimension, everybody? So we are having a three axes. What is that? If you take y plus y, of course, in a magnetism we'll study that. Do you remember that? Fleming's left hand thumb rule. All of you. So same with here.
Yes, sir.
So x axis, y axis, and for this one,
Is it axis?
it will be happen what? Z axis. So these are the three dimensions. So when we are studying the properties of gases, basically we will study about this XYZ axis. Clear, everybody? So now let us see in this chapter what we are going to study. Basically all these things, if you have noticed it, so motion in one dimension, like the distance covered by the body, like displacement of the body, similar to ninth class. Majority of the things will be like ninth class. What is the speed of the body? What is the velocity of the body? And what is the acceleration of the body? And one more thing which you might be heard first time, that is what? Jerk. So like these are the things we are going to cover in this entire chapter, like motion in one dimension, or we can say motion in what? Motion in a straight line. Clear, everybody? Understood or not? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now let us discuss first two things. That is what distance and displacement. So this is the main thing in this chapter. So you must able to calculate based upon the path of a body. You must able to calculate what is distance and what is displacement. So now you might be all knows. Majority of you already know studied what is distance and displacement. So let us once again discuss and we'll go for further. So distance and as well as displacement. So first of all, you understand Even I used to taught, distance and displacement. I used to taught from the 8th class. So many of you are my old students only. I used to speak like display, scalar quantity and vector quantity. Even physics we used to get distance and displacement. Do you remember everybody? Anybody? So I will say distance is the only scalar quantity. Even first chapter I taught you. We studied or not? Scalar and vector quantity. And displacement is a vector quantity. So what is the difference between scalar quantity and vector quantity, brothers? Yes, please. So keep it in mind, if any physical quantity has only magnitude. Do you remember what do you mean by magnitude, Laksha? Magnitude means like that number. That number is called as magnitude. Physical quantity we represented or not? No opening mouth. Please leave the
But
meeting.
it's
Don't be like 10th class. If you don't want to be attended and you don't want to respond, get out from the meeting. No problem for me. Even two persons for me enough. So any kind of physical quantity who has only magnitude. Magnitude means like I'll say for example, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 5 kilometer. Like that everywhere see kilometer is the unit of distance or displacement. Doesn't matter. But I'm saying this 2, 3, 5. This is number called as magnitude. So if any physical quantity has only magnitude, we used to call it as what? Scalar quantity. So distance is a scalar or vector quantity? Distance is the
scalar quantity.
scalar quantity. And displacement means, remember, displacement means shortest path, shortest distance or the shortest path between initial and final point, initial position and final position. So what is the possible shortest path between any 2 points, Aswita, Rudreshwar? Final position. What is the shortest possible path between any 2 points? Suppose this is my initial point and this is the final point. Can you tell me what is the shortest path to reach from A to B? I want to know, everybody. What is the shortest path, Mr. Pradosh? Straight
Sir,
line. Straight line. The shortest path
Straight
between
line
them
to B.
is straight line directly. Is there any other path to reach them with less distance? No. So always you remember displacement means it is straight line. So straight line is the or straight path is the shortest possible distance between initial and final position. So the shortest path is only called as what? Everybody.
displacement.
Displacement. That is what you have to remember. So if displacement is a vector quantity which has both magnitude, observe very carefully, magnitude and as well as what? Direction. So that is what you have to remember because it is very, very important. So let me teach one example so that you will understand very carefully. So all of you understand here. So this is point A and this is point B. Now point A and as well as point B. Now the first path chosen by a person to go from point A to point B, he will go in this way. Now another path he has been chosen and he reached to the point B in this path, like he is going. Do you understand or not, everybody? And you can see, and the third path which has been chosen by him is this one, path 2, path 1, path 2 and path 3. Now tell me, if all the three paths are called as what? Path 1, path 2 and path 3 all are actually what? Distances. Do you understand, everybody? Distance means what? The total
Magnitude.
length. Understanding the total length of a path. Total length of a path is called as what? Distance. Are you all clear? Please respond. So path 1 is also a distance, path 2 is also distance, and path 3 is also distance. But all three are not displacement. Who is only displacement?
Path
Only,
3.
yeah, only path 3 is displacement. Why? Why only path 3 is displacement, everybody?
Shortest path.
Yeah, so that is path 3 alone is the shortest path between initial point and initial and
Final point.
final point. So only we can say third path is the displacement, but 1, 2, 3 all are called as what? Distance. So you have to remember that. Are you clear, everybody? Understanding? So every displacement is a distance, but every distance is not what?
Displacement.
Understanding? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
That is what you have to remember. Clear? Yeah, that is what you have to remember. Please note down. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please make it. Completed?
Completed, sir.
Now, so every displacement is a distance, but every distance is not a displacement. Now, observe these things and tell me. Now, I will give you four different options and tell me which is always possible. Now, the option A is distance is greater than displacement. See, displacement means DISP, distance means DIST. Okay. Next, distance is equals to displacement. Third one, distance is greater than or equals to displacement. And
Sir,
option
C.
distance is less than displacement. So now tell me. So what is a possible
C,
option?
C.
Please, option C. So why means
C.
keep in mind distance may be equals to displacement, in which case
When two.
path number 3, distance and displacement both are equal. But if you have taken any, basically always distance is larger than the displacement. Displacement means it is the shortest path. So as we know, every displacement is a distance. So I can say distance is always greater than displacement, or in a particular case, distance may be equals to displacement. That is what you have to remember. So that is why what is the correct option? Option C. So distance is always greater than or equals to displacement. Displacement will never be greater than distance. Do you all understand, everybody? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what you have to remember. Now, so let us take a person moved in a particular path from A to B, having a radius of r. So for example, having a radius of r, okay, this is what, like he has been moved from point A to point B. So now find the distance or displacement done by the person. So this is what the path he has been chosen. So we want to find now what is the distance traveled by the person. Person is reached from A to B. Now you tell me what is the distance, the displacement reached by the person. Anybody?
2R.
Yes, everybody. So as we all know, if it is a circular path, all of you observe very carefully. So class 9th will study. This is the point A and this is the point B. So that from A to B, what is that called as circular path? We used to call something. From the center,
Diameter.
we used to say R, and this is
Diameter.
R. So R plus R, 2R. So 2R is equals to what? Diameter. Yes or no, everybody? And also remember, I forgot.
Yes.
Distance will represent with the S, and displacement will represent with the S power like this. The symbol indicating, arrow indicating what? Displacement. Both the symbols are same. So keep it in mind that. Clear, everybody? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that is
Yes,
what
sir.
you have to remember. Now, so if you notice it, all of you observe very carefully. I want to find in this case what is distance and what is displacement. So let us see that. So let's start now, all of you. Observe very carefully. As we all know, if it make complete rotation, suppose Mr. Prados is started from A and he went to B, and again he came back and he reached to the A point. So if we make complete rotation, then what is the distance traveled by him? Circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle is equals to how much? Everybody?
2πr.
Yes, circumference of a circle, which is equals to what? Everybody? 2 pi r. Clear?
2πr.
Understanding? So And what is the displacement? If we come to the point A again, what is the displacement? Displacement is equals to 0. Why means? Initial point is equals to what? Initial point is equals to what? Laksha?
Final point.
Final point. So when he make complete rotation, displacement is equals to 0. If he make suppose half rotation, then what is the displacement? He is at A and he reached to the B. Then what is the half rotation? So this is for complete
2R.
rotation.
Yeah, sir.
Complete rotation. Complete rotation means distance is equals to 2 pi r and displacement is equals to 0. Now he made here only half rotation. So half rotation means what will happen? Anybody can tell me? Half rotation means what is the distance? Distance is
Distance
equals
pi
to,
r.
yeah, 2 pi
2R.
r by 2 half, which is equals to 2 will get cancelled. What is the distance equals to everybody? Pi r. Then displacement is equals to, he stuck at point B. He started from point A and stuck at point B. Then what is the shortest path between them? Diameter.
2R.
2r. So shortest path is equals to 2r. Is it right or wrong, everybody? Yes, please respond. All of you. Or you can take, this is capital R, you can take, so capital R,
Sir.
small r. So if whenever it make half rotation to R, whenever it will make complete rotation, displacement is 0. Is it okay, guys? All of you understood? Asita? Yeah. So that is what you have to remember. Manya and Samya, Ishali not there. What happened? I don't know. So this is what about what is distance and displacement. Now he made only half rotation. Now half rotation means what is the distance? Everybody, distance, everyone. Pi r is the distance and displacement is equals to what? 2r. Clear? All of you? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what. Now, what is the ratio of distance and displacement? Anybody? Ratio of distance and displacement in this case is equals to
Pi 22/7.
how cone is full rotation if it is a displacement. Cone. What am I speaking, Manya? Ask me correctly. Cone. What cone? Only we are studying. I'm not getting your question itself. So what is the distance by displacement? Tell me, everybody. So distance is pi r, displacement is 2r. So r and r will get cancelled. What is the ratio of distance and displacement? Everybody.
11 by
Yeah,
5/2.
5 by 2. That is what it is. Sir, how come in full rotation it is displacement is 0? Okay, Manya, understood. So nothing. Manya is asking, sir, how come in full rotation displacement is 0? What is the definition of displacement? Everybody, read here.
Shortest distance.
Shortest path between initial point and final point. Now look into the board very carefully. Screen. Whenever if I make complete rotation, see that this is what my path. I started from point A. I will go to like this, like this, like this. This is what point B. Again, I'll make, and again I reach to the point A. I started from point A and I reach to the point A. My initial point is A. My final point is also A. Then what is the shortest path between them? Everybody? What is the shortest path between them? 0. Understand, Manya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So keep it in mind always. Distance will never be 0. Distance never be 0. Understand, Rudreswa? Never,
Yes, sir.
never be 0. But displacement will be what?
0.
Displacement will be 0 after every full rotation. Do you understand? After every complete rotation. Clear? All of you. Now, for example, I am having a circular track of something. I'm having a circular track. Now, I totally made 5 rotations. 5 rotations. Now, can you tell me what is the distance traveled by me? Distance. Distance S is equals to what? One rotation,
1 pi
one
r.
complete rotation. I made 5 complete rotation. 5 complete rotation. One rotation means for one rotation, what is the distance I will traveling? Yes, please, 2 pi r. Yes or no? Now 5 rotations. That means what? 5 times of 2
10
pi
pi
r.
r.
5 times of 2 pi r is equals to what? 10 pi r. Clear, everybody? But I made 5 complete rotations. Then what is my displacement? Everybody,
0.
0. Why? That is what it is. Every complete rotation, displacement will become 0. Do you all understand, everybody? Puriyama, Puriyada?
Yes, sir.
Asida? Understood, Asida? Clear? Manya? Samya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. If it is, for example, let me take now, we all know cube. So we all know cube means what is the property of a cube, everybody?
All sides are equal.
All sides are equal. So I am taking now cube. All of you observe very carefully. I am taking a cube. So it is actually a three-dimensional one almost. Okay, three-dimensional view. So now observe very carefully. So I started from point A. Okay, and I reach to the somewhere here point B. So now tell me how I reached here. So I will go here and I will travel here and then only I will reach to the point B. Is it yes or no, guys? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do one thing. So just change the shape of the cone so that we will get it properly. Let me take that three-dimensional view. So now draw the cone, cube in such a way. Screen, observe very carefully how I am drawing. Okay, down I will take it so that it will come nicely. So we can observe three-dimensional very perfect. Now, observe very carefully. Is it okay, Pradosh? Yes. Understood, Ra? Now, I am at point A, and I reach to the point B here. Okay. Now, what is the path I can choose, guys? Basically, I can go this one, I can go this one, and I can go finally reach it here. Is it okay, everybody? Clear, Amma? Now, as we know, in cube, what is the property? Cube, what is the property? All sides are
All sides
equal. So this is A, and this is also A, and this is also A. So now, can you tell me what is the distance traveled by me? Distance traveled by means we all people knows.
3.
Distance travel, which is equals to what? Everybody? Yes, please.
A plus A.
Yeah, because total path, this one from here to here. So distance is equals to, as we all knows, A plus A, which is equals to what? 3A. Clear? But now I want displacement. Now let me see who will say displacement.
Root 3A, sir.
How it is?
Diagonal of
Diagonal.
Yeah, that is what. So very, very good. So we want to find shortest path. Shortest path is called as what, guys? Everybody? Yes, please. Shortest path is known as what we used to say? Displacement. Clear, everybody? Understand, Laksha? So now at point A, be very careful. At point A, it is a three-dimensional one. We are having three axes: x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. All the values are what? 0. Now he started moving and he going to be here and there. So now he is there. We want to find the displacement. So remember, in x-axis will represent with the I cap, x-axis. Y-axis will represent with the j cap because it's a dimension. Displacement is a what? Vector quantity or scalar quantity? Displacement. It is the vector quantity. Next chapter we'll get it completely about this only. Vector quantities. Vectors. Even the question, chapter name itself, vectors. Next chapter. And z-axis will represent with the what? Anybody can tell? I cap, j cap, and k cap. Clear? So that is what it is. So let us see how it will be fine. So remember, displacement will come root 3a. Sir, how sir? Means it will come like magnitude. So magnitude of this one, I will take AB. AB displacement is equals to x-axis. What is that? A I cap plus y-axis. Again, A j cap because all sides are equal plus z-axis. What is that? A k cap. Yeah. If I do the magnitude of this one, that's all I will get the displacement. So mod of AB is equals to what will come? Both the sides I have to do square. That's all, nothing is there. So what will come? I'm square also, I'm sending directly this side. So what will come? This one. Square means a square plus this also a square plus a square. So totally a square plus a square plus a square, what will come? I'm just doing magnitude. So what will come? Magnitude is equals to, this is equals to what will come, guys? Root 3 a square. Okay.
A power 6.
3 a square. So which is equals to root 3 into root of a square. Square and root will get cancelled.
Root 3A.
3a. That is what? Displacement. Remember in mind. So this is how we will find displacement when we are traveling in a like a cube or a cube shape, whatever it is. So direct shortest path is root 3a. That is the displacement done by the body. So three-dimensional. X-axis I cap, y-axis j cap, vector z-axis k cap. So as we know, every side same a, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. So that is what AB. AB is equals to a I cap x-axis, a j cap y-axis, a cap z-axis. So 3. If I do the magnitude of that, you will get it root 3a. So this is what, how to find displacement and distance in this case. Next, third case. Let me take, observe very carefully. Third case onwards is very, very important. So let me take one circle so that it is easy for you to understand. So I am taking one circle. Okay, everybody? Okay. Yes. So I'm marking the 2 points now. The point is, this point is A. Let me first draw the line. So I'm taking 1/4 of the circle. 1/4 means how much it will come, guys? 1/4 means is very less. Yes or no? So I'm just, you keep it in mind here. I'm just making 1/4 of circle I have traveled. Clear, everybody? 1/2 means what? For example, if I'm here, 1/2. 1/2 means I will come here. Please mute yourself. Charlie. Charlie. What is happening, Charlie? You joined 2 times. Something is happening. Just take care of the things. So you joined how much distance, guys? Everybody, check it here. How much distance you travel? Yes, please.
1/4.
1/4 of the circle you travel. Now, let us find how to find the displacement. So 1/2 means I will come to this point. Yes or no, guys? Please respond. 1/2 means I will come to this point. 1/4 means somewhere in the middle. Is it right or wrong? Yes, brother?
Sir.
Yes. So from till there, I will make
Sir.
the distance traveled by me is just 1/4 of the circle. So 1/4 means somehow this is. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? Clear? All of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what it is. So this is A point and this is B point. So this is the distance traveled by me. So sorry, the path taken by me. I want to find the displacement. Can you tell me? Only 1/4 of the circle I have been done. So I want to find what is the displacement traveled by me. So how to find displacement? Anybody?
Length of the cord, sir.
Yes. So now how to
Length
find
of cord.
displacement? Yes, length of cord. That is what same thing. So length of cord, if you want to find, first of all, we have to make it towards to the center. It is what external line, center of the circle. Yes or no, guys? We want to find the triangle. Is it right? Everybody? Yes, please. Yeah, format I want to do. I'll make it a dotted lines. I don't know why dotted lines are not coming. Okay. Here is the dashes. Okay. I'll make into dotted lines. Now clear? Aswita? Okay. That is the center of the circle. Now tell me how to find it. So from here to here, what we used to call? Anybody can tell me? From the center of the circle to point A. Any one of you?
Radius.
Yes. From the center of the circle to point A, we used to call it as radius. And again, let me take this is only and I'll cut and copy. So now from center to the point B, also we can call something. Can you tell me what is that called as?
Radius.
Yes, that is what it is needed. So that's all, you will get it. So this is R, we all people knows, this is the center of the circle Draw very carefully, and this is also R. Now, what is this actually? Right angle triangle. So right angle triangle means which theorem we can apply to find the displacement? Everybody.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras theorem. So AB is equals to what will come? Root of R plus R. Is it right or wrong, guys? So AB is the magnitude. So displacement, that is only.
Sir, R square plus R
Yeah,
square.
listen. Yeah, R square, sorry. R square plus R square. So which is equals to, what will come? 2R square, which is equals to what? Root 2R. Is it right or wrong? Find out.
Yes, sir.
Clear for those?
Sir.
What you have to remember. Any doubt in this? Understood? Next. Next. Half distance he traveled. Half of 1/4 of the circle. Next. 1/2. 1/2. Like half of the circle. So 1/2 means you might be understand. What is the displacement? Anybody? 1/2 he traveled.
2R.
For example, yes. Suppose this is a circle. Now he traveled 1/2. Girls, nobody is studying, I think. Laksha Purima, Laksha 1/4, understood or not? So now he traveled half of the distance, Laksha. So like half of the distance he traveled in a circle. Then half of the distance means he is at point A and he came to point B now. Now tell me. So this is a point A and point B. So we all knows from the center A to this one R, from B to this one is also R. Then what is the displacement by him? Displacement is equal to clear, everybody? So that is what just we are saying that. Next, fifth one. So when you reach to the some point A to B, now the angle between this point, and let me see that I'll draw everybody. Next one, diagram. According to me, you have to draw it. So this is the path, total circle. Now let me yeah, I'm taking. Now observe very carefully. In such a way, you have to draw that. I'm taking, see, it's not even half. It is not even 1/4. It is something greater than less than half and greater than 1/4. Is it okay, guys? Everybody clear? Yes. Now I want it. Yes. This is the center of the circle. Center of the circle is this one. So notice it very carefully. I'm extending the lines now from the center, from point A to center. So what is that called as? Anybody?
Yes.
That is called as what? All of you. What is that called as? Radius.
Radius.
Yes or no? No.
Radius.
Yeah, from point A to center, radius. Then from point B to center also, how much it is? From point B to center also, how much it is? Everybody? That is also called as what? Radius only, correct. In circle,
Radius.
from every point, it is called as what? Yes, please. Radius only. Clear, all of you? So this is my point A. Rudreswar, are you understanding? This is my point A and this is my point B. I want to find the displacement. Now how to find it? Very carefully. And you remember the angle between them, angle here is 120 degrees. How much is the angle? 120 degrees. So I reached from point A to point B. Now I want to find what is my displacement. So as we all know, from A to center, O, what is that called as? R. And O to B also, what is to call? Everybody, R. Clear or not, Laksha? This much neatly nobody will draw, nobody will explain also. Unless you shows interest, nothing is able to understand. So we have to learn. So now, in this case, what is the displacement? So we all know displacement is equals to, what is the displacement? Shortest path between from where to where? A to B. Is it yes or no? A to B. So I will say here, displacement formula. I'm saying you people, displacement formula in this case, maybe theta is equals to 60, or theta equals to 90, or theta equals to 120, or theta equals to 110, or 130, 180, whatever it is. So be very careful here. Okay, this displacement is equals to, keep it in mind, everybody, formula is 2r sine theta by 2. Whatever theta is equals to some xyz. Now you find it. I will give the options. Then I will proof also I will say you. Nobody will say proof. Directly they will say to study formula, but we are going to learn proof also, as we must know it. C is R root 3 by 2, and option D is R into root 2 minus 1. So find it option. Which option is correct?
C, sir.
Formula I have given. Formula already given. Be very careful, Rudreshwar.
C.
Don't be names. No, try solve first. Why C? How C?